Okay, hi everyone. In this tutorial, we will talk about ProxylessNAS. Professor Songhan has already talked about it. Now we show how to do it with Outer Guam. So what is the key idea of ProxylessNAS? Traditional neural architecture search learns an architecture controller by iteratively sampling the architecture and training the model to get final reward, and then updating the controller. It is actually an expensive process. However, recent work of ProxylessNAS construct the supernet and share the weights across different architectures to speed up the search speed. Okay, let's start with code. First, we need to import the required libraries. Then we build two basic blocks. With these two basic blocks, we can construct the REST unit. You can see that in REST unit, there are two convolution layers, and there is one shortcut. Then we can construct the whole network. In this network, there are 5 REST units and some other operations like global average pooling, flatten, ReLU, and dense layer. Okay, after building the network, we can also initialize input. We set the shape of the input to 1 by 1 by 28 by 28. Then we feed this input to the network to evaluate latency. We also print the average latency and the latency of the current architecture. We can also provide the number of parameters of our network. Then we define the reward function. So in this reward function, it consists of two things. One is metric, the other is the latency. Okay, we initialize scheduler and start training. It may take 1 or 2 minutes, and at the same time, I will explain the argument of the scheduler. So the first argument is network that we already defined before, this whole network. And the second one means that we train our network on MNIST. And the third one is our defined reward function. So we also provide other hyperparameters for the scheduler. Okay, so after training, we can visualize our search network by calling the mynet.graph. So here is the network, and the HKS means that, so if we go back to the definition of our network, H means hidden channels, K is kernel, S refers to the thread. Okay, then we can also change the reward function. So actually, reward function is a trade-off between the metric and the latency. So in this reward function, we remember that previously we use 0.1, but here we use 0.8. So we reinitialize our network and a new scheduler and start training again. So for the scheduler, we provide the same argument, but the reward function is different. Okay, we can also visualize the new search network. You can see that this one is different from the previous one. Okay, that's it. So after this tutorial, hope you get familiar with ProxylessNAS and know how to do it with Outer Ground. Okay, thanks.